No.
And you just wonder, as much as people always point the finger at Americans as if they own the racism card.
Nope.
This is really embarrassing. And as you'll find out, and we have, that this woman who works for a Dodge dealership, where she's from, you're fired.
Yep.
And so after watching this, and as you do watch it.
Good luck with your next job, too, eh? Let's just Google this person that's applying for this job.
But Dave, you bring up an excellent point. People are saying, I don't think she should be fired.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the right or the ability to fire her for this particular instance. You watch it. This is actually courtesy of the Toronto Star. But, everyone's going to take claim for where they found this because once it went viral.
There's 1,000 people that have retweeted it 1,000 times, and their friends have too.
But if you want to see something that will be, wow, I didn't think people in Canada were that bad. Yeah, it's that bad.
Go ahead. Well, shut your mouth then. Because you know what? You're dealing with a Canadian woman right now, and I will leap across the table and punch you right in your mouth.
For what? But you're the one who's
because you're a ignorant prick. Is what you are. Yeah, you're funny, eh?
Well, at least she's pretty.
Holy go back to your country. We don't need
say
you
like
here.
respect, just,
you know
just
what?
respect.
Excuse me?
Just respect. Don't say like that.
Relax.
We all
Excuse
Canadians.
me?
We all
Relax.
Canadians.
Excuse
Don't
me?
respect us
I
like
was
that.
born and raised
You
here.
relax.
Doesn't matter.
I am
Relax,
Canadian.
You relax.
It doesn't matter. We're all Canadians.
No,
relax.
you're
Yeah.
not Canadian.
Yes, we're all
No,
the same.
you are not
You're
Canadian.
a human being. I'm a human being.
You
There's
are not
nothing
Canadian.
special about you.
No, you are not Canadian.
It does not matter.
You
that
know
doesn't
what?
make me.
You know what? I have a
you
different
don't-
opinion than you,
I don't care.
and I don't give a what you think.
I don't care what
How
you
about that?
say. I don't
How
care
about
what
that?
you say.
Good for you.
Well, good for you too.
You pay taxes here, my friend.
Of course I pay
You
taxes.
pay taxes.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You are
Everybody
taxes.
pays
Yes.
taxes.
Everybody pay taxes.
Oh, everybody pays
Yes.
taxes, really?
Yeah.
You do.
Of course I.
You were
What do
born
you
and
think?
raised here?
I pay more
All
taxes.
your friends pay taxes.
Tell me. What to
Excuse
do.
me?
Excuse
You know
me.
what? You're not dealing with one of your serious right now. You're
You need to
dealing
take
with a
out
Canadian woman, and I'm not going to be talked down
But
to
you're the
by
one
you.
who turned around and talking to us.
I'm not
You're
going to
the
be
one who
talked
has
down
problem.
to by you. So you laugh all you want. You know what? That's a prime example of why we don't want you here.
Okay.
Oh,
what
yeah.
else?
Why we don't want them here.
Yes.
Right. So, as you're seeing it for some the first time, when I saw it the first time, I was as quiet as we were basically watching it. The thought process in actually sort of angrily attacking a group of people who, if you're uncomfortable that someone's speaking another language, I mean that's your. I mean, there's issues right there. I mean that's your own problem, right?
Exactly.
And so they were, and apparently in whatever language, I still don't know what nationality they were. They were talking about video games, and so as you're talking, I mean, guys are guys. Guess what they're talking about? They're not talking about overthrowing a government. They're not talking about throwing some coup. They're probably talking about, I don't know, like in Grand Theft Auto or something, or whatever. And so they start laughing at Buddy the way he was telling the story, and they're laughing. She just assumes that they're laughing at her. So the end result has been the dealership that she works for in Cranbrook, from what I understand, the Dodge dealership, has fired her. So the question came out this morning before I left my house. Do you think they have the right to do that? My answer is yes, and here's the reason why. Let's just say, Dave, I'm in Cranbrook, and it's like 3 generations of Richards who have Richards Chrysler Dodge. And for all those years, for the 60, 70 years that it's existed, it's Cranbrook. So it's relatively small, Dave. You know what it's like in Western Canada.
It's probably one of 4 or 5 dealerships in the entire town.
Right. And they could service a huge area. And they knew my dad, Jim, and they knew Jack beforehand. And there we are. And so she comes back, and I go, are you kidding me?
Bingo.
That story is going to go viral. You are now attached to my grandfather's name, and it looks like we have hired the worst person in the world. Bill Cosby not available? Like, how bad do you have to disparage our company and my parents and my family's name?
Bingo.
You're gone. And I don't think anybody listening to it, Dave, would say, Oh, hold on a minute, because you know that there's another side saying, well, she wasn't on company property. She wasn't representing, it wasn't on business hours. You still, as far as I'm concerned, just like an off-duty cop, there is a responsibility you have to those who hire you to act accordingly with a sense of decorum and even, I would say civility. The moment you cross all those lines, you made your bed.
Bingo.
And now you're buried in it. Good. You want to see laughing? Here's laughing. Ah, you suck. Next.
What? We just become best friends? Yep.